Hey guys, this is the Prince of Macedon, and I'm doing a commentary battle on the Italian Lowlands. This is a Macedonia versus Rome battle, and I am the Macedonians, and my opponent, Kofanoff, has chosen the Romans. Anyways, let's look at my army first. I have, here's my general. Companion cavalry on the right wing. Where's my general? Royal pikemen in the center. On my left wing, it's being anchored with Macedonian cavalry, and I have a group of archers to accompany my army. Anyways, my opponent Kofanoff, he is the host of this map, so he gets to deploy on top of this hill here. And let's look at his army. On the front ranks, he has 3 units of Roman archers. Just behind them, he has 5 units of early legionary cohorts, all upgraded. And on his far left, he has a early legionary first cohort with tons of upgrades on those. And just behind them, he has 2 squadrons of Roman cavalry, and they're supported by these 3 groups of auxilia. And that's his anti-cavalry force. So my opponent has a pretty good army. If he plays defensively on top of this hill, he should be able to counter me pretty well. Because these guys, working in conjunction with his cavalry, can ward off my cavalry attacks. And his infantry on top of this hill, they have a good advantage here. So I have to go not only against their pila, but also against their height advantage and their superior numbers. Anyways, I'm starting the archer duel right now. Got my my little archers here. Now, I really am a big fan of Greek archers, or Hellenistic archers, just because they wear these hats. Those hats are really badass, to be honest. So anyways, I got this height disadvantage here. So, it's not affecting my archers too much, just because I have more archers than he does. But, there's still an advantage for his guys. Like, my guys will miss more, and his guys will hit me from a further distance. So, yeah, here's the early legionary cohorts. These are the kind of troops Julius Caesar would be using. And, like, even Augustus. And, yeah, once again, this is the Italian Lowlands map. It's a pretty sweet map, but, I think the game designer should have made this flat, so that it would be, even for both the host and the guest player. And it'd be more popular if it was flattened a little bit. So anyways, I'm bringing up my, my phalanx here. You can see my missiles shooting over his head. And he's gonna start showering my phalanx with his pila. And he has a lot of them. So we can watch some of this infantry action. It's pretty sweet looking. So just imagine Julius Caesar versus Alexander the Great here. Also, I'm starting up the cavalry fight here. My general's routing like immediately though. That was pretty disheartening. Down to 28 men. Yeah, his Roman cavalry and his auxilia, they're working really well together. So I'm kind of at a disadvantage, and I just lost another companion cavalry unit there. So at about this point in the battle, I decided to withdraw my troops. I did manage to rout one of his Roman cavalry, but taking those losses, that wasn't worth it, especially coming from auxilia. So I'm trying to get my men out of here. And since I'm out there, I'm going to do some hammer and anvil. So this is my Macedonian cavalry. I pretend that the Macedonian cavalry are the Thessalian cavalry, just because the game designers decided to leave them out of the game for some inexplicable reason. Although they did put them in the Alexander expansion. Yeah, these upgraded early legionary first cohorts are a real pain because he has like 6 upgrades on them. So I'm gonna keep moving around. On my left flank, I'm getting hammered over here, but I'm about to turn the tide of battle with this well-timed hammer and anvil attack. See what it does? In just 1 second, or maybe 5 seconds, his entire right wing shattered. And now, I started off losing the battle, and now I'm winning the battle. So that's how quickly a situation can change if you maneuver quickly. But he's still trying to ward off my cavalry with his auxilia, but now they're starting to get a little winded from all that running. But now I can do what I want now with my cavalry, and this is what I want to do: some hammer and anvil again. And that routes another unit of early legionary cohorts. Here comes his auxilia again, trying to chase me. And on the far right, I'm bringing in my general to fight his general. And that was typical of a lot of Alexander the Great battles. Like, he would actually seek out the enemy commander and aim his cavalry at them. Because Alexander, he was a big fan of the Iliad, and he wanted to emulate his hero Achilles. So anyways, my general has routed his general unit. But yeah, as I was saying, Alexander, he fought in an age of heroism, where he had to personally lead his army into battle, and that set the precedent for his following commanders to try to imitate him. But anyways, here's the last of his infantry force, or the last of his I guess the last of his proper infantry force. Some of my guys are cheering right now. At this point, my opponent said good game, but I don't think he realized that he had Roman archers right here. But that wasn't really his fault, because they were routing and they stopped routing, as you can see from the direction they're facing. So yeah, I might have got a little mad, but that wasn't really my opponent's fault. Yeah, my opponent played really well in this battle. So anyways, I'm bringing up my phalanx here, and I also got my archers out over here. I'm gonna rush them up. Here's my archers with the cool looking hats. I'm not sure why I like those hats so much. Maybe it's because they look like Indiana Jones, maybe? I'm not really sure. In any case, I'm rushing my guys through this forest here. And since there seems to be some dead time right here, I just want to say that the best book that you can read about Alexander the Great would be the Anabasis of Alexander. In the U.S., it's called the Campaigns of Alexander, but you can also get the Anabasis of Alexander published by the Loeb Classic Library, which has the ancient Greek on the left side of the page and on the right side the English. But I'm reading this other translation, which is called the Campaigns of Alexander. And it's pretty sweet. It's better than any of the modern books today. There's so many modern books, they leave so much of the details of that book out. Anyways, his Roman archers they're going to fight to the last man. And I just want to take this time to say good game to Kofanoff. He fought really well in this battle. And he had a pretty nice army. The kind of army that I would make. So, anyways, that was the last of his troops, and they've routed. And I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. Let me talk about the results here. That was a clear victory. I had 1,057 kills with 438 men remaining, and Kofanoff had 663 kills with 62 men surviving.